All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 8 of House Heiral. We are doing Crusader Kings 3 with the Game of Thrones mod and the VIET mod. Um, this second mod is brand new for me. It's just adding some extra events. But so far, I recommend them. Um, let's see here. So, for our introductory image here, so our family's been growing. Um, I thought it'd be neat. If you remember in the last episode, uh, we went and sent our troops to go help the Baratheons while we just kind of focused on our family for an episode. And in the meantime, while you know, the Starks have gone to go help the Baratheons too, and our liege, Robin Flint, decided to kind of backstab the Starks. I mean, he and a group of others. So they started this Liberty War. And in fact, we'll just hop on into the game. But I just picture them kind of discussing everything, as a family and see what their best options are. Um, I tried to record this episode a little while ago and I had a weird glitch happen, but we're going to try again. Hopefully, it's just a fluke and no big deal. But yeah, so we're going to hop on in, and as you can see, the Starks are currently losing. Um, their Winterfell is actually being sieged by all these traitors, basically, to the Starks. The problem is, like, we are loyal to the Flints. So, in the middle of this crisis, I think that Roskii would be like, you know, I am loyal to the Flints. I've been here, I guess, most of his life now, right? Because he got here at 16, and yeah, so he's been in the North for most of his life now. Um, Robin, he didn't swear fealty to Robin. He swore fealty to Lyessa, and now she's dead. Um, but Robin is making some bad decisions, and I don't think Roskii would want to kill him, but I do think he'd want to kind of take control of the situation and kind of stabilize things. So instead of joining, let's see here. Actually, this might be good. We could go. There's Lord Stark. We could go to the Starks and say, hey, I could offer to join war. Can't do it because he's at war with my liege. Okay. So instead of joining for the Starks, what we could do is go to our faction here that is against our liege. Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand this exchanging hostage thing. I need to look into it more. Like, in the books, Theon Greyjoy is a hostage of the Starks, but that's because they beat them in battle, and um, he took Theon as kind of like a guarantee that Balon Greyjoy would stay loyal. And there's other situations like when the Freys join Robb Stark in the show and in the books, they send, they might not have done this in the show, but in the books they send two young Frey boys to Winterfell, and I guess it's kind of like as a hostage. Um, but they say it's kind of like as a ward, right? Um, I don't see the benefit of sending my kids anywhere particularly yet. Like everything's so maybe the Starks. Maybe I could send them over to the Starks. Well, we could always check later. All right, so and even then, I don't know that I would volunteer. But like Ned Stark's father and Robert Baratheon's father sent them to the Vale as kind of a political thing, just to help them grow and learn. So I don't know that that'd be a bad thing necessarily. But anyway, all that to say, let's go into our faction here. And since he is, not being honorable and attacking our liege, we will go ahead and press our demands. Okay? And that could start a civil war. Now, one thing that happened, it was really weird. Oh, excellent. Oh, I forgot. Our son, Ramza, is engaged to that guy's daughter, so we have allies. And, okay, so he has refused, so we're going to war. And let's call our ally. Hopefully he's not in a war. Yeah, he's not going against Winterfell, so that would be awkward. So we'll do this. Call him in. And raise our armies. Call the banners. I like seeing our sigil on the shield there. That's great. And there's all of our troops. We get all of our troops back because... Excellent. And we will go down here to siege down Isfield, or whatever it's called. Okay. Good deal. So Delita is now old enough, and he is rowdy, so he's got a good marshal. Let's find him a good martial teacher. So I like to have at least average intelligence and good martial. So average and good is Soro. And so he might be learning some, I think this is a Bravosi, yeah, so he might learn water dancing or something. But there we go. So we'll do that. So great, so he's coming with his army. And they're staying over there. So this is kind of good because it'll help distract the enemies while Lord Stark up here can kind of regroup, get his soldiers back. Look at there. They're already here. That's great. And they're going to Isfield as well. So the nice thing is, he just brought levies. He didn't bring any men at arms, which is fine. We got 9 captains, so we're going to have a ton of captains, which is great. And then our best friend just started a Liberty faction, so that's fine. So we got 8 months. We just got to keep an eye on things up here. Yeah, I don't know why we would do that. I wonder, like, if I go and say offer. I don't know. Yeah, that just doesn't seem like it benefits us at all. So I don't know. I don't know why we would do that. Um, but yeah, we'll keep on rolling. Here comes our allies. And they are going to try to take out Widow's Watch, which is great. And then you see these peasant. Wait, where'd they go? Oh, I guess he must have taken care of them. Oh. Anyways, we'll just keep going. Oh, right. Roski's actually a much better commander for sieges, and this is kind of a personal thing. So I could see him taking the lead on it. Yeah, that gives us some good progress per day. I feel like we should get more martial experience per month uh, when we're leading troops. I don't know. Seems like that makes sense, but I can't really complain. We've been killing the whole focus rushing, really. Like, we've already done almost 2 trees. So I know there's like min-maxing and stuff you can do, but I feel like just playing normal, that's pretty good. So, alrighty. And Lord Stark is just going to keep sieging. Now, the glitch I was talking about earlier, Lord Stark actually won um, the war here and imprisoned everyone. And then all of a sudden, uh, I was imprisoned. Um, uh, Lord Robin was on his way back, and then he just touched Branchside, and it imprisoned me. And it really janked up the game. Like, I have no idea how it happened. Um, he didn't win a siege or anything. Like, he just imprisoned me out of nowhere. And I know there's a like an event that can do that, but I didn't think you could imprison someone while they were actively at war with you. Like, unless you win, you know? I've never heard of that anyway. So, we're gonna just check and see everything, see how it goes. Hopefully, we're good. Yeah, this guy's not doing too well. One annoying thing that I noticed too is that Lord Robin, I think he stole one of our Bravosi guys. Let's see where he is here. Yeah, wasn't this guy on our team? I believe he was. So, yeah. Or maybe he just was a different Bravosi. But, okay, so we won this siege. It looks like they're still going there. So, we got his daughter. Let's ransom. For 30. Nice. So we've already paid for all of our war losses. That's great. And then get an extra 10. And we'll just keep an eye on things up here. Because really the only thing that can screw us up is like if the same thing happens for some reason. And it could be that he's got some kind of a plot to imprison me. But still, I feel like it should have some kind of event that pops or something that says, hey, you fell prey to this event. I've just never had that happen in a war before like that, so. Okay. So, let's see here. Successor. He needs at least 8 prowess, and he needs to have strategist. Do he have strategist? Maybe that's what we're talking about. Or High Marshal. Gotcha. Alright. So I guess he died. Maybe in the siege? Anyway. While we're sieging here, we can go to our courtiers. Ugh, sorry. So she's almost old enough to marry. She is old enough to marry. Let's go for prowess. And we've got a Bravosi here. He's 52. It's a little old for her. I don't want her to have to deal with that. Let's see here. This is my captain. He's not married. 50s. All the good prowess guys are like super old. Davos. This guy's not super old, so he could work. We'll do that. She's Northman, he's Barrowman, so that could be a good combo. There we go. And that way he can succeed. Rachel. Garth Greenhand. Lovely. There we go. Excellent. And she's 33. So... I mean, honestly, this isn't terrible. Yeah, he's not great. My captain. How about this? Roderick. There we go. Alright, so that'll get us some good captains, possibly. And let's just check that he's still up here. Yeah. So let's look at our captains. Go here. Successor. Okay. So we just need him to serve as a captain, basically. Do none of our captains have... I think he's got enough martial. Yeah. So maybe it's just because we're in war right now that we can't do it. I'm not sure. Okay, so here, this is similar to what happened. So now he's coming back. Let's see here. We are actually really close to winning. I wonder if we leave, if he'll leave. No, he's staying. Perfect. So we'll go back up to branch side and let him keep sieging. Oh, nice. So this is my new ally. My acquaintance, have you heard what they call you? My acquaintance Eddard says to me while folding his arms. They call you Roskii the Wolf. Spectacular, is it not? It's on the lips of peasants and noble alike. A cause for celebration, I think, Eddard claims with a cheery tone. Lovely. So I'm the wolf now. So cool. And our liege is currently imprisoned. So we are going to sit up here and just see where they try to come. Like, I'd like to get Widow's Watch, but it's fine. They've got a year left to siege. But yeah, I'm not going to let them touch my capital. I don't want that bug to happen again. And hopefully we can kind of smash them down to size. And do a good like defensive battle against them on the way in. That'd be great. Wonderful. Let's see. Huh. First Bravo of branch side. I like that title. That was fun. So let's actually, while they're on the way in, let's just save the game just to be safe. Just see what happens here. He may try to come in that way. He's going to go in the water. So, I guess he's going to try to get to our ally, maybe. We're just gonna make sure. Where's he going? He's like, I'm leaving. But yeah, I'm not even sure he could beat our ally. But I don't want to take any chances. So we'll head over here, try to head him off. I think they're going to try to swing in and get to my ally here. Yeah. Which is actually fine. Because they're going to have a disadvantage from having disembarked. Okay. There we go. We're almost to sappers. As long as they're not routed by the time we get there. We should be okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh, maybe not. Wow, we saved him. Right in the nick of time. That was so clutch. Like right in the nick of time. We saved the siege and everything. That's amazing. We're just gonna murder him. So let's look at the details here. Levies never really do super well. The captains did great. Weeping Guard. Because we just kind of came in at the end there. We cleaned up. So let's... Did we capture anybody? No. And this... Yeah, it's going to go quick. I guess he's got to go all the way to Tawny Bay. So here's going to be an annoying thing. If that same thing happens and he touches branch side. Before we win. But that's why we saved it. We're going to keep an eye on things. And just see, fortunately, I still had my save last time. He has enough people to siege branch side, too. Yay! Elise is pregnant. I don't know where he's going. He must be attacking Slake, I guess. But hopefully this will pop soon. 5 days. There we go. Alright. So, we have his daughter. Oh, no, we don't have his daughter. I guess the Krenog's got his daughter. He's in jail. Oh, wait. Yeah. So he's in jail, and his daughter's in jail. So the Flints have not done super well by betraying the Starks. But we are going to enforce our demands. Perfect. That's what we wanted. So we will enforce demands. Perfect. We don't need to be in that faction. So we are now a mighty lord. Perfect. We can disband our army. Perfect. So we're not sure what Lord Stark's gonna do to him, but yeah, that's great. Did we get? We didn't get any prisoners. Okay. So that's great. Let's see here. So that worked out really well. We will, I guess, keep on rolling and plan a trip to pay homage to the Starks. That's a great act. So we can do Andurin or Roderick. Looks like Andurin's going to be the better choice. So that's perfect. Okay. We're sitting well right now. So Lord Stark must have released him. Let's go to pay homage. We will travel to Lord Eddard Stark. That's really cool. I like doing this. So we can pay him nothing, give a favor, contract obligation, or bestow gifts. So that is 15 gold. Let's go. And there is some danger. Wetlands. So we don't need this. Wetlands would be Forder, maybe, yeah. And then steep. So, okay. So forest guide is fine. We actually are not in a hurry, so we could do something like this. That way we have no dangers on the way. Ah, wonderful. And we could... Oh, crap. What did I do? Well, where'd I go? Pay homage. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going. So she's inspiring our people with improved recruitment. That's wonderful. Oh, wait, what? Pay homage. Choose homage gift. Bestow gift. Pay homage. Okay, we don't need that. We can do a forter there, and we can customize route. Sorry guys, I'm messing everything up. Branch side. There we go. Perfect. So now we have no dangers. So I can get rid of that. And so that's going to cost 16 gold. That's fine. Why would we... Oh, jeez. We got a cannibal working for us. That's weird. One thing that's interesting in the Game of Thrones, the books, or the Song of Ice and Fire, sorry, Song of Ice and Fire books or the Game of Thrones shows, cannibalism is not as big of a deal as it is like in our modern time. Um, you see people like Wyman Manderley. We're pretty sure he baked the phrase into a pie, just like Arya did in the show. They have like a kid story about this guy called the Rat King, who was cursed by the gods, uh, not because he would eat like his enemies, but because he killed them under guest right. So, anyway, wonderful. Can't wait. So Lord Stark likes us. That's good. Hopefully he'll like us a little better. Yeah, I don't want to... Don't want to just give him a hostage for no reason, especially not the Dreadfort. I think um, in my head canon for this run, um, we when we were escaping Lys and landing in this area, some people from the Dreadfort hunted and killed some of our people we were protecting, which makes sense, you know. That's kind of what they do up there. Let's see here. An imposing man is standing on the road ahead of us. I am Anton the Pale. he's a little pale, I guess. I have bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on this road looking for someone better than me, someone I could learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become valuable and loyal. I will become a valuable and loyal servant. And so, on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. So we can just trample him, or I can attack him. And I mean, I've already killed 2 bears and a moose. If you missed that, go watch the other episodes. So we'll just we'll add him to the list. There we go. And he does not like us. So that's fine though. Here we go. Servants usher me into Lord Eddard's great hall in Winterfell. This kind of looks like that default screen when you do screenshots. Uh, anyway, servants usher me into Lord Eddard's great hall in Winterfell, where he sits his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge the many oaths of homage as the scribes record the event. My attendants then follow, presenting my rich gifts to the Lord before the assembled court. Eddard bids me to arise and confirms his satisfaction, along with my rights to rule, rights to the lands I rule in his stead. So perfect. We get some renown. He gets some respect for us. That's going to be great. So, wonderful. So now we're heading back home. And I would like to, and we might do this in the next episode, I want to try a pilgrimage. I haven't done that yet. Or a university visit, because that's new as of the last update. Alright, so this guy just joined us and he's already causing trouble. If you haven't seen this event, we've done it several times. I usually read everything, but this is a repeat. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll take care of him. And this guy, he wants to eat a fruit. Let him eat it. And then this is an event that happens a lot too. So we're getting all the favorites, all the oldie but goodies, I guess. We can go to this good meal or nauseating meal. Or we could get like a little bit of love from this guy, but it's fine. I don't mind. I want to get a good meal. Yeah. Wow, we are getting spammed with events, and these are all the normal ones. Again, this is very common. So Vivian is okay. She is decent. Holy warrior. One of the weird things is when you do this event, like they don't stick together. And it seems like a lot of these events are kind of centered around him. Actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, so do I let them stay together? Or do I let him go off with her? And he can join another person's court. That's fine. He's not a big deal to us, and I don't want to deal with, imprisoning him or pardoning him. So we'll do this. Why does he lose? I don't know. That's fine. There we go. But he is Lyseni, so we're kind of passing them along. We're at a terrible end. Okay. It's fine. I don't care. What? So weird. Okay, look at this. We're just like... we're just getting... all kinds of stuff going on. So... this guy's being attacked by a wolf. And... it Looks like I'm the best man for the job to save him. Roskii is a protector. Um, yeah, let's go. Oh, I gained the trait wounded. Great. Maybe I'll get a scar. Hopefully I don't die from the wound. That was a very real threat in this time. Wonderful. And we can petition the liege. I didn't get a lot of great stuff from that. Like, we're barely sticking above 0. Until these two events pop off, then it should be a lot better. But I'm not very popular right now. I'm gonna push cultural acceptance when I can, but I think I have to finish this promote culture first. So, all right. Is he good at anything? Not really. He good at anything? Oh, he's really good at intrigue. But if he's my spy master, whatever. That's amazing. We gotta go for it. Okay. And then my best friend here. He's got some good stats. Our liege is traveling, but it doesn't look like we were invited to whatever he's doing. So, all right. Let's see here. I must demand that you send your son. That's rude. Okay, I demand that you send your son. Yeah, I need to research. I need to maybe watch a video on why you would ever just send your kid to somebody else in this game. Like, I understand, in the books, you would send your kid to, like, Lord Stark, for example, and it would be a good thing for diplomacy because, maybe they could become a squire or gain prestige or things like that. But there doesn't seem to be any benefits like that that I can tell. So, and he's still dealing with his lack of control. So he's suffering. I could help him out, but you don't get a lot of stuff from your vassals, so. Oh yeah, he didn't help his people. Let's see here. I'd really like to, before too long in the story, I'd like to do another tournament Yes, he's getting older, and I think he could probably win one. Uh, but I don't know that I would want to hold a tournament on my own. Though maybe I could get a lot of money from it. Seems like you could, theoretically. Maybe I'll look into that before next time. We don't have enough. Oh dear. Lady Lyanna of the Grey Cliffs has accused my spy master, Lord Ellard, of having an extramarital affair with his lover. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? Okay. So he had an affair. Oh. And she is gone. Okay. So our first daughter is born. That's great. Let's see here. Alrighty. So we're doing really well as far as piety and everything. It's definitely time to start aiming toward our learning tree to get profit. We're so close, though. I really want to hold out to get strategists. But yeah, we'll look at all that before we come back next time. So that was really cool, though. Everything seemed to... Oh, no. Oh, please don't let her die. Let's see. There really needs to be some kind of way. Oh, nice. So I've gotten scarred, which just gives me more attraction. Okay. Yeah, there is no way that I would lose my son to a Bolton. Like I said, I think the see he wants his son as my hostage, but he's 16. So wouldn't he just be kind of able to do his own thing? Like it. Yeah, I don't know. I downloaded Wards and Wardens. I should probably become more familiar with how the mechanics work, I guess. So we're getting close to noteworthy. Alright, Alright, so my acquaintance, Lord Brandon. So he is. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord Edward Stewart. So he is a Cassell. That's cool. So anyway, Lord Brandon has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Brandon has publicly dedicated it to me. When heritage takes shape, the mightiest men must leave this earth, no matter what realms they have given birth, and when their final hour nears, their name lives on the lip of peers. So far, I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. Let's see here. So I could say, I don't know. And we can kind of roll the dice. Or I can say, that's truly heartfelt. And why not? The Cassells are not doing well. There's only one living member. Wow. He needs to get married. He will not accept. And if I do matrilineal, yeah, he definitely will not accept. Yeah. So, oh, that's right, Jon Snow. Where did he go? Oh, wait. Here we go. Jon Snow. So he's at Dragonstone now. Hmm. It'd be cool to kind of be a part of Jon's story. Um, I think I said this in another episode, but I wish that they hadn't, um, like canonized that Jon Snow is Rhaegar and Lyanna's son, because that's not really part of the book. It is part of the show, obviously. Um, but it's kind of one of those fun things that, there's a lot of different theories about. Um, Alright, let's see here. Some of my counselor believe the job is theirs by right of blood and influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results. Yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Alice when she interrupts me. She says, let's do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. So. So we could do studying martial for 15 years. That would give him a pretty good chunk of martial. And he would be upset with me. Lose 15 opinion on me. That's crazy. Like, why do people not like me? Cultural acceptance. Honestly, I will benefit the most from her. It's fine. She's lowborn. she's not going to be able to rebel or anything, so we'll just roll with it. Today is chilly, but otherwise nice day. I've taken a few hours to myself to walk around some of the smaller settlements near my keep, taking in nature and simply enjoying the nice day. As I'm walking, I come upon a frozen pond, so we can either sit down and watch, we can join, or we can say, get out of here. Um, I mean, I think we'll just sit and watch. That's fine. When you're a High Lord, you can't just kind of hang out with people the same way. That was one of the sad parts of John's story when he becomes Lord Commander. He can't hang out with his friends anymore. He's really bummed about that. So, alright, what I was going to do is increase them to 2. That's going to knock us down a little bit. But they'll populate and we'll be good again. So this is going to go away in next year. So we'll be back in the negative as far as people liking us, which sucks. But we're working on it. We're about halfway there and 3/4 of the way there. So, and the whole cultural acceptance thing is going to be so great. But yeah, I think instead of starting something new, we will maybe cut off for tonight. We're at about an hour. And then next time, like I said, maybe we'll do university or pilgrimage. If you have a preference, let me know in the comments. I appreciate, people watching and commenting. It's been cool seeing the extra comments and stuff lately. So yeah, definitely feel free to let me know your preference, or just, if you're just enjoying watching. That's always encouraging to see. But yeah, I'll play around with a few things before I get off. But I will let you guys, basically see everything on this run. I just things like marriages and things like that. I like to kind of do a little rundown in between episodes, just so you guys don't see all the boring stuff behind the scenes. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.